Justine, your theatre list is unchanged from yesterday. 2 small bowel resections and a partial gastrectomy. Mike will be assisting you when he's done with his appendectomy.
That's fine.
Maya, bed state.
4 planned discharges this morning.
In that case, I'd better get onto my rounds pretty swiftly.
I can do them for you if you like. That way you can get straight to theatre.
I won't say no. Thank you.
I'll get the charts.
Ciao.
Justine, I might have been a bit tough yesterday.
Yesterday. Go on.
What is so urgent, Aunt? Okay, sugar and 15? I'll see you there. I am out of here. You chatting to Wicker Man again. Wicket Man. What's it today? More cricket? Actually, no. We're debating on whether or not they should have bothered with the 3rd Back to the Future. Isn't that more my vintage than yours? A classic is a classic. Although most of the kids at my school would rather watch some Lindsay Lohan crud. But not Wicket Man, though, eh? Nah, he's got taste. And this is the 2nd time that he's come up in conversation recently, so where does he live? Ferndale. Well, he lives in Ferndale, not on the other side of the country or on the other side of the world even, but right here in Ferndale. Yeah. Well, what are you waiting for, girl? Ask him to the ball. Are you psycho? Why, what's the problem? You guys have been chatting for a while. You have the same interests. What, are you worried that he's going to be ugly or something? No. His photo on his profile looks pretty good. So, he's cute. He likes cricket. And he likes you. I haven't met him IRL. Pardon? In real life. Well, Missy, it's time you changed that, don't you think? See ya.
Well, hun, unless you won't be run off your feet, looks like I'm your only customer.
It's early. Probably be a lunch rush.
Ah, good. Starting to think you weren't going to turn up. Do a runner with me uniform.
No chance of that. This is my friend Alice. Alice, this is my new boss, Andre.
Don't suppose you're looking for work as well, are you? Kitchen ain't good at me, Eastie.
Thanks, but no, I'm just in for a coffee.
Well, the lovely Jay will sort you out with that. You do know how to drive a coffee machine, don't you?
Yeah, of course. What time are the other staff getting in here?
You're at dock.
Sorry?
Thought you'd be pleased. Don't have to share your tips with anyone.
But to get tips, you surely have to have customers.
I'll get you that coffee. Hi, are you in for lunch?
Yes, thanks.
Okay, pick a seat. Any seat.
The search and reward staff all seem pretty happy. Is that your fault?
Staff morale is really important to me.
And how's everyone coping with the new boss?
Ingrid, yeah, she's great.
Mrs. Howard, I'm Justine Jones. I'm here to sort out your discharge. Great. What's the story?
The suture line looks fine. She's had a low-grade temperature overnight, 37.7.
Have you had any shortness of breath?
No.
Problems going to the loo?
No.
What do you think? We're going to have to rule out any post-op infection. Baxter, chest x-ray, urine sample and blood cultures.
Sure.
Thanks. Sorry, Mrs. Howard, you're not going to be escaping us just yet.
When do you think?
We'll be back to see you later in the day.
You do realise that Dr. Campbell was relying on that bed for one of her electives?
We're just going to have to juggle the beds, put someone on as an outlier in another ward. That's not going to be a problem, is it?
Ingrid doesn't like to juggle. She likes everything to be ordered.
It's such a bummer when those pesky sick people don't play by the rules.
This is not funny anymore. You're putting Tanya and Libby at risk.
I can't cater now.
Oh, stop being so pig-headed. Just give them the memory stick.
Listen, I know how security conscious they are, how important it is they protect their products and research. But what they've done over the last few weeks goes way, way over the top.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, so my question is, why?
Because you got the MyAct trial canned and you made John Markson look like a dick.
All I'm saying... Look, I just want you to be careful, okay?
Meaning?
Well, they've done all this to me. You could be next.
No, and don't say that and freak me out. I haven't got any stolen files, and I signed this stupid declaration. It's got nothing to do with me anymore.
They don't know that. They might still see you as my partner in crime.
It's over. We got what we wanted. We won the battle. And I don't want to hear about my act or with Scott Spear or anything ever again. So please, just let it go.
This is Amy. Fractured her patella after a fall whilst jogging.
Ouch.
Put in an IV line on these fluids, thanks.
Sure. I'll be back in a sec. Did you have bloods as well, Craig?
I knew it.
Problem?
Her GP, Clay Bloody Rayburn,
Never heard of him.
had another of his patients in here yesterday. Same thing. Teenage girl, malnourished and dehydrated after prolonged use of diet pills.
Amy's on diet pills.
Well, why else do you think she'd crack her knee after a simple fall? You can't give those things to teenage girls. Their bodies haven't developed properly yet.
Maybe someone needs to have a talk to this guy.
You've already made one formal complaint.
For the same thing.
Sleeping pills. Young guy, clinically depressed. He ends up in here after he tried to top himself. Rayburn's probably some ancient quack who just sits there writing out prescriptions without even looking up at his patients. You know, I might give the prop channels a miss this time. Go and visit him myself. Give him a good kick up his butt. Thanks, Tanya.
Hi, honey. I just had a coffee with Ant.
Not planning your next adventure, I hope?
Not at all. In fact, we both agreed that our renegade days are over.
I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, enough's enough. This place sucks. You don't need this job.
Oh, I do need this job, actually.
What does putting yourself through this humiliation actually prove, Jay? Isn't Maya punishing you enough? Do you really need to punish yourself as well?
Yeah, well, I broke her heart.
Yeah, and you're breaking mine right now. You should be maitre d' at some busy, impossibly hip place.
Oh, still here.
Amazingly, yes.
You know, we've got a policy about freebies. We don't do them. Same goes for mates' rates.
It's all right. I paid my entire $3.50 for my coffee. Catch you later, Jane.
What's her name again?
Alice.
She could do with some meat on her bones. Preferably mine.
Hey!
Cheese scones?
Oh, yum! What's the occasion?
No occasion.
You feeling better?
Yeah. Is that offer to buy me a dress still open?
Sure.
Cool.
I take it this means she's going to the ball.
I would say it does.
And the fact that you are looking so pleased with yourself?
Well, the trick with teenage girls is knowing how to read them, Craig.
So speaks the expert.
I may not have parented a teenage girl, but it wasn't so long ago that I was one. And in my experience, period pain or anything cycle-related is usually a cover-up.
And what was she covering?
The fact that she didn't want to go to the ball because she didn't have anyone to go with.
No, you're kidding.
But fear not, for I have solved her dilemma. Scarlett's made a date this afternoon to meet her online buddy.
Someone she met on the internet.
Shh. Don't tell her I told you.
And you encouraged her to do this?
Yeah, I suggested it.
Do you know what a pedophile is?
Oh, shush. The boy's 18, he lives in Ferndale, and she showed me his picture on his profile.
No, I don't like it.
Every second kid has their own profile page. They use them to communicate, to organise their social lives. And I will be skulking in the corner when they meet at Sugar just to be safe.
If anything happens to her...
It won't. I promise.